Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first video of mine that you're catching, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I primarily purchase mystery boxes to source from my online stores, and every time I get a new mystery box, I like to come on this channel and show you what I've purchased, and that way it helps you make some decisions for your own reseller business, whether it's something you want to purchase as well. I always come back 90 days later and do an update based on my actual results, so you can see what's actually sold for me, if I've made a profit, and if I would order another one of these. So today we're doing a 90-day update on the Boutique by the Box marine layer box I purchased back in August of 2024. And if you want to see how I did with this one, definitely stick around. So I initially rated the box in the unboxing video. I like to go over my own perception of the ease of listing, quality of items, and overall profitability in 90 days. And then I come back 90 days later and re-rate the box based on my actual results. So check out the original video. I have it linked down below if you want to see the original unboxing. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what has sold, what hasn't sold, and then all of my final thoughts about this box at the end. So if you like reseller content, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said, anytime I do a new box, 90 days later, you get an update. And hit that like button if you find this helpful. That certainly helps out my channel. It lets me know you like this kind of content. And if you ordered this box too, let me know how yours did. How is your assortment? How is your variety? Did it look like mine? Was it a little bit different? I'm definitely interested to know. I have not seen this box come back available on the site since I ordered it initially, but you know, sometimes they restock things months and months later. So it's always good to have like a reference of how the stuff does in general. So what I will do, I'll show you what has sold out of the box from lowest selling item to highest selling item. I will show you after that what I still have left, and then I will re-rate that box based on my results, based on my numbers and my profits and all of that. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Just for reference, I paid $306 for this 20-piece box, which was a cost per piece of $15.30. And as of right now, I have sold 11 of the items, and I still have 9 left. So we'll start with the 11 that I have sold. The first one, which was actually the most recent sale out of this box, was the oversized tank top in Dusty Olive. This was the only thing in the whole box that there was 2 of. I didn't have a lot of duplicates in this box, but I did have 2 of these tank tops. This was a very basic tank top, and I sold it for $25 on Poshmark, which for what it was, I know that's not great profit at $15 cost per piece, but for what it was, yeah, it definitely, $25 is a fair price. And I do still, you'll see when I get to what I still have, I have 1 more of these. So, you know, and anytime you have a mystery box, you're going to have some stuff that's going to sell for a lot more than your cost, and other stuff sometimes you're just breaking even on. It's, you know, mystery box is usually mixed like that. If you get a whole bunch of high-end stuff, then you're pretty lucky when it comes to mystery boxes. Then next up was the signature pocket tee in Heather Blue. This was a men's size small, and this one sold on eBay for $25.49. This one was only listed about 3 weeks, and that was a pretty quick sale. But again, it was just a t-shirt, so I wasn't necessarily going to expect miracles on that one. I at least made my money back. You know, I recovered some of my money that I spent on this box. And, you know, $15 is kind of a hefty cost per piece. So I found that it was in my best interest to list everything that was listable, which I forgot to mention, everything was listable. Everything was new with tag. Everything was, I was able to list it. There was nothing flawed or damaged to the point where I couldn't list it. Then there was the Hemp Tencel Palm Resort shirt. This was a size large, also men's. This one sold in the beginning of October on eBay for $38.25. So the thing with this box, and you'll see that once we get to the stuff that hasn't sold yet, it is a mixed season box, but there was quite a bit of stuff that was like blatantly summertime stuff. And I didn't get it until almost Labor Day of last year. So I figured that some of the summery stuff might end up sitting. That was one of the drawbacks. When we're talking 90 days, that's one of the drawbacks of getting like really clearly one season when that season is just passing. So, you know, it is what it is. But I was surprised to see this sell on eBay for $38.25 in October. So I do still advocate and encourage you to list and source. I guess more so list. I don't typically look for spring and summer in the fall unless it's like I'm getting it super cheap because it's off season. But if you do get it, I encourage you to still list it, even if it's not in season at the moment, because you never know if people are going on vacations or why they need certain things or why they're looking for certain things. So definitely it would have been easy for me to put this away until like right about now when I'm starting to list my spring items, but I wouldn't have sold it if it wasn't listed. So there's that. Then I had the Lucy short sleeve resort shirt in dark Hawaiian print. This was also a size small. This one sold on eBay for $38.99, and this one sold the week before Thanksgiving. So the point I just made on that last one, I will make again on this one. I'm glad it was listed. There's a buyer out there for everything all the time. They just have to find your item, and you have to find them. Then there was the Tencel linen resort shirt in vintage floral print. So again, same story here. This one was listed though. I listed it at the end of August and it sold on September 1st. So this one was a very quick sale. This one sold on Poshmark. I listed it for $45. My Posher VA sent a 10% offer with discounted shipping. So it sold for $40 with discounted shipping. And that was a very quick sale. So yeah, I could kind of see what, you know, if you're in the end of summer and you're maybe about to take your one last vacation or whatever, or maybe some of these people live in Florida where it's still hot for several months. I guess I really don't know. But either way, that one was a really quick sale. And when you get the end of season stuff right at the end of season, ideally, like that's the best case scenario, is that it just sells quickly to someone that needs it right now. Then I had the Clayton textured lounge shorts in Orion blue. These were a size 2X, and these were listed on Poshmark. Wow, these were only listed for 3 days as well, and they sold for $42.50 in a bundle. So my asking price was a little bit higher than that, but $42.50 was the amount that I allocated with the bundle discount for this one pair of shorts. So that was a pretty exciting sale. I love a quick sale. A high sale is exciting, but a quick sale is equally exciting, if not more exciting, because then you're like, there's this element of like, should I have listed it higher? Or like, did I just get lucky? Like, was that really, really in demand? You know, sometimes you'll just never know. Anyway, there was the Gabrielle smock top. This was a size medium, and this one sold in November as well on eBay for $44.99, which was my full asking price. This one was black, so it was, I would say it was more of a springtimey shirt, but because it was black, I guess it could be more all season, especially if you live in a warmer climate where you don't want heavy clothing, but you still want something you can layer or something that's not screaming like resort wear. So, you know, that one I could see selling in November for sure. We had the Corbett reversible pullover in blue olive heather. This was a men's size small. This was the only Mercari sale, and this one sold in January for $50. I had it listed higher, and I wanted more, but this was one of those really stubborn items that I kept getting lots of likes on all platforms, lots of offers, like lowball offers on all platforms. I finally sold it. I don't even remember where. Might have been Mercari. I don't know. I sold it, and then the buyer immediately asked to cancel it because they had just found one cheaper. So I'm like, whatever. And so if an item's going to sit and not sell, but also not get attention, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind to me. But when it's sitting and getting lots of attention, and I'm sending out lots of offers, and I'm getting lowball offers in return, then it's annoying. So finally, somebody sent me a $50 offer on Mercari in January, so it took a while. And being that Mercari takes the lowest amount of fees, and also being that I thought that was a fair enough offer that it would stop me from having to see this top again. So I did accept that offer on Mercari. I'm glad to see that shirt go. And then, not surprising, the last 3 items were probably the highest ticket items in the box, or some of the highest ticket items in the box. It was all outerwear, which would have been ideal to get at the beginning of September and sell into the fall months. So predictably so, these are the highest selling items in the box. There was the Eden Sherpa overshirt in cashew, and this one sold on Poshmark right about the end of September for $60. There was the bird's eye coat in real black. This one sold within just a couple of days. It was listed for 6 whole days, and also sold for $67 on Poshmark. I think somebody sent me an offer on that one. I probably had listed it for $75, and they sent me an offer for $67, which is 10% off, I think. So I accepted it, and that was a very quick, easy sale. And then the highest item sold from this box was the Gemma overshirt in military olive. This one took a little longer. This one didn't sell until November, right before Black Friday, and it was a $79 Poshmark sale. It did sell by offer, so I had it listed higher than that. My Posher VAs sent that 10% off with discounted shipping, which is how we got to $79 with the discounted shipping. So that's everything that sold out of this box. I am going to give you a rundown of what I still have left. I still have the Pride on Pride t-shirt. This one, there's not really, I mean, it's a t-shirt, but there's not really a season involved. I know that Pride month is June, and I got this in August, so it might just take for the season to roll around again. I'm not necessarily surprised that this is still here. Then there is the Skylar turtleneck sweater in ivory. This one did have a small flaw that I had to disclose, but otherwise it was a really pretty sweater, and I am surprised that this hasn't sold because this was one of the wintry items in the box. So we are moving into spring now very quickly here. Hopefully I can still sell this within the next couple of weeks or so. Otherwise, I feel like I'm going to be sitting on this one for quite a while. There was the Laney mini dress in beachy stripe, very summery. So not surprised that this one is still here. There's the Camilla mini dress in black and white. Again, this is very much a summer dress. So hopefully we can move this as the weather gets warmer. There's the Jude flutter sleeve dress in jade green. Same story here. Beautiful dress, completely out of season when I first got it. The Terry Out Cloud tank top, which is basically, it says it's a tank top, but it's a swim cover up. It's French terry material. It's basically like a towel. So summer, here we come. Fingers crossed. There's the other oversized tank. This is more of like a sweater material. And again, it was probably the lowest retail value of anything in the box. So hopefully as the weather gets warmer, this will move as well. There's the smocked mini skirt in multi-stripe. Again, same story, very springtimey. And the other, I guess, surprising one, because I would consider this to be more of a fall type or even all season type thing, were the Corbett quilted jogger. These are just like jogger loungewear pants in heather gray, size 2X, so great size. They're not getting really much interest, but that's a little bit unexpected if you ask me. So not sure what's going on with those. But that's everything that I have left. So let me go ahead and run down. I will re-rate the box based on my results here. Ease of listing. Most likely I gave this an oh yeah in the original video just because everything was new with tag. The style names were written right on the tag. So it was very easy to figure out what this stuff was, how much it was selling for, etc. So ease of listing, I'm going to give this an oh yeah for sure. Quality of items, same thing. It's going to get an oh yeah. Everything, like I said, everything was new with tag. There was the one sweater that had a very, very small flaw that was not enough for me to not list it by any means. And yeah, everything was perfect, first quality, the way I expected it to be. So I'm definitely going to give that an oh yeah as well. This was a very good, solid first quality box. And then profitability in 90 days. I guess that's what's really in question here. So I paid $306 for the box, sold about half of it, a little more than half. And as of right now, my profit is $407. So if you take out the $306 I paid, I've made $101 on the box. So I made my money back plus $101. Now, with a first quality box that I've paid up for, and $15.30 per piece, I would absolutely consider paying up for in this case. I typically, in the best case scenario, I want to double my money in 90 days. That didn't happen here. I definitely am about $200 short of that goal from a 90-day perspective. However, this is one of those boxes, and I may not have known this at the time I ordered it. Sometimes it's hard to tell. There are so many really nice pieces that I have left that I am confident I will have no problem selling once we roll into spring. So from that perspective, I'm going to give this an okay. It doesn't really meet my 90-day criteria, but it's definitely a box that I'm pretty much okay with sitting on the stuff until the season rolls around again, because I do think it's going to mean that I will at least double my money, if not even maybe more than that. I mean, 3 of the items I have left are dresses. So, they're more substantial pieces, and I think that they will still do really well. So I am going to give it an okay. It wasn't the fast flip that I prefer, but it definitely wasn't a disaster. And if I would have sold off like 80% of this box and still only been at $100, it would have been a different story. But there's still a lot of potential here. I probably would grab another one of these, even knowing what I know now about this one. I probably would grab another one of these if Boutique by the Box were to put them for sale again. So that's kind of where I stand on this one. If you're shopping Boutique by the Box, I do have an affiliate code you can use. It is linked down below. Or if you check out, just type the code OHYEAH, OHYEAH, into the coupon section at checkout. It'll give you 10% off of your order. It doesn't work on the big pallets, and it doesn't work on, if they're running special promos and stuff, like you can't stack it on top of another promo. But type it in, and if it works, you get 10% off. And if you're trying to order something it's not going to work on, then it's not going to work. But, definitely helps out with the cost when you can get a little bit of a discount. So check out the site. I get a lot of really great stuff from them. And yeah, I would definitely order this again if it came up for sale again. So anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have a lot more 90-day updates coming up. I got a little carried away ordering new mystery boxes in the month of January, so we didn't do really any 90-day updates. And I'm working on getting those all caught up for you over the next few weeks. Hit that like button if you could on the way out. That definitely helps out the channel. It lets me know you like this kind of content. And that is it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video.